nice picture of me having dinner with my family. Must be about a year ago. And I look quite healthy and quite reasonable. I was about 56 at the time. I want to talk a bit about education, which I've talked about several times. I have two level 7 qualifications. I have a PGC at level 7 and I have a postgraduate diploma at level 7. But recently, just to see if I could do other things, because finding reasonable work has been very difficult. So the average salary is £45,000 a year. Well, I struggle to say maintain £7,000 a year plus welfare. So I looked at doing some master's degrees. So at Birkbeck, University of London, I was offered a master's in intercultural communication for business and professions, where if you complete the first year at the master's level, then you can transfer to the PhD in intercultural communication. I really want to look at cultural misunderstandings, where people feel something strongly and they have a view about something that's very different from if they came from a different culture, but the fact that two things don't necessarily align, they don't necessarily understand each other. I would have really liked to have done that. It would have been really an interesting thing to do. So that was about 10 years ago. But more recently, in the last 2 years, at King's College there was the online master's degree in global cultures. It would have been £14,000 a year, plus it would have been about £15,000 for housing and food and things, plus the opportunity cost of say £20,000 a year, something else you could have been doing in that time. But the master's degree in global cultures, online course at King's University of London, and also international business at Exeter. Again, it was an online course, about £10,000 a year, and that was a master's in international business. And again, I basically was offered the master's in international business, and King's was saying, do you want to apply? We're happy for your application, but I couldn't afford the 14,000, and it would have been. I wouldn't have wanted to do a course like that, say a master's in intercultural communication or a master's in global cultures, and find myself at Job Club, with say people who are at the peripheries of finding work because of say a lack of abilities or a life in say routine work, and then struggling to find something to transition to. So there I'd be with my master in global cultures, or my master in intercultural communication, my PGC and my bachelor's degree, and they'd be saying, "Hey, Mark, come on, take a seat. Let's do our work, our job search, or let's look at the barriers back to work." I'd be sitting there with people who really should not probably be in the same type of group that I'd be in. And it's talk about differentiation in education. I don't think it's very fair to not differentiate in work search or in the job centre. So we treat you all fairly, we treat you all the same. It's not necessarily fair. If I can be offered a master's degree in global cultures at one of the best universities in the country, or a master's degree in intercultural communication, I don't think I should be doing a job search at the job centre. I should probably be fairly effortlessly moving into something or having something or becoming something just by rite of passage. Doors should open and things should happen. And family needs should be met and kids should be well maintained and all those things. I've been offered a master's degree in global cultures at King's. I've been offered a master's degree in intercultural communication with option of a PhD at Birkbeck. I have a PGC at master's level. Doors open, things happen. I think is not a lot to ask.